6-women tag team match. Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair versus Damage CTRL, consisting of Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai. All right, so right off the bat, the entrances were awesome. Damage CTRL came out to this very inspired Japanese, well, it is a pretty much an entrance of Japanese culture, and that was fantastic. And then after that, they had like this platform of Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair coming on, and each woman stepped off the platform to their entrance themes, and then Bianca Belair, she would be the one that lead the way down. It was fantastic. The gear, the women looked awesome. I really loved even on the SmackDown when they all came out as cowgirls. Like, this was fantastic. And then as far as the match itself goes, my expectations were going to be met in this match, which were, once again, like I said in my ranking review, and I think even my review last year, given Asuka's history at WrestleMania, bittersweet. As far as standout performances in this match, I thought all these ladies were shine. I had time to shine. Happy for all of them. The biggest standout to me, though, was Bianca Belair. You know, she's been one of my favorites the last few years here in the 2020s, and man, she was on fire. How quick she was moving, just making everything she did seem so effortless and yet so quick and explosive. With Bianca Belair, there's one point where she's fighting all 3 members of Damage CTRL that's in the ring, and I think she does something like she gets them all on the ground, eventually slams them all on the ground, and she does the ring where she runs into the ring and does the moonsault on all 3 of them. That was fantastic. Yeah, like I said, this was a fun, fast-paced match, one of the more fast-paced matches on the show, so it definitely was giving you everything you needed there. Jade Cargill, I thought, looked absolutely fantastic. They bumped Damage CTRL, bumped around for her like $1 million, and she looked smooth, and we even saw some things that I don't think we seen in even AEW. There's one point where she does like almost a driver or a Taka Michinoku driver, so that was really cool. So I'm glad to see Jade Cargill continuing to improve. So yeah, and I really love the finish of this match. Bianca Belair, basically, she dodges Asuka when she goes for the miss, and unfortunately Asuka ends up spraying Kairi's, and when she turned around, her whole face was blue, so she got Kairi good, and you see the way Asuka sold it in her face. Like, that was fantastic. And Bianca Belair, she basically makes short work of Asuka afterwards. I think she takes her, not the KOD yet, she takes her ponytail, and man, that got a big pop out of me. She whacked, I think it was Asuka, right there in the shoulder, and I was like, oh man, that makes a huge noise with those microphones they got under the ring. Man, yeah, Asuka is probably gonna end up having that signature of Bianca Belair on her arm. But yeah, that takes Asuka out, and Jade Cargill, she ends up coming and she takes out Dakota Kai with her finisher. 1, 2, 3, it's over, and a lot of great history making here. Bianca Belair is now 4-0 at WrestleMania, and I will say this is probably would be, not that it was bad, this would, out of the 4 WrestleMania matches she's had, this would probably be my lowest ranked one. That's not to be to the detriment or anything of this match, because this was more about showcasing Jade Cargill and everything. But yeah, it's not going to compare to her one-on-one matches she's had, but still very good match. And Bianca Belair, once again, still missed WrestleMania. So just not a bad match at all from Bianca at WrestleMania. And I'm glad Naomi got the spot, glad for Damage CTRL, and Jade Cargill, like I said, she looked like $1 million. Also, Bianca Belair now has the most undefeated wins in WrestleMania history, surpassing Sable now. And I think they even mentioned that maybe Naomi may have, I think, was it Naomi or Bianca? One of them, I think they mentioned, may have the most wins in WrestleMania. Probably Bianca now. So yeah, I guess Bianca not only has the most wins in WrestleMania history out of any woman, but also is the most undefeated woman in WrestleMania.